I need to either cook that yam or get rid of it. Hi, I literally just got in. We take my little koozie. I'll put it on here, life hack. This is how I keep my coffee cool for hours. You could use a Stanley. Honestly, I thought about transferring my Dunkin' cup. I wish they could make it in my Stanley. That'd be kind of cool. But I don't want to be that person, right? So I put a little koozie on. Welcome to the live. I seen they had koozies. I don't know if they were making them for the large drinks. And they had like their little merch area of the Dunkin'. But I'm like, I literally got this little koozie for free. So I'm gonna use this one. That's how I keep my coffee cool for like at least 2 hours. Two hours I'd be drinking through this while I'm working. But welcome to the live. This is my fit. I wanted to show y'all my fit before we got into our festivities. So I have my little glasses on. I was wearing my other my other purse for the longest. I'm like, where are my glasses? I gotta find my son's glasses, or we need to get him some new glasses. Cause like, did they get raptured? They were sitting over here, so I'm gonna have to look. I'm like, I can't imagine. I know I didn't throw them away, but I can't imagine them just not being here with us anymore. But I wanted to show y'all my fit before we get into the crafting. I had a little burst of energy last night. I'm like, I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Like when I can envision and see a project through. I'm usually just working through a project for like a really long time, and it's just like I got to see it come together. It's finally like, okay, this is coming together. I finished the blue flower. If you've been joining me, it's my purse. I have no tripod because we're not in my room yet, but this is my little juicy purse that I've now switched to. I got the little charm I found at 7 Mile. Isn't that cute? And it had this little lanyard thing. It matched. I'm like, okay, you know. So put my hand sanitizer out there. The jacket that I'm always wearing. But I gotta tell you, I gotta show you. This is the whole fit. I got my little overalls on. I got my little, what are these, corduroy? And how they do with the outfit of the day. Let me hold my purse up. Look at these. I was thinking, hello. Do I keep these or what? What's good? Should I keep these shoes or put them in my shop? These are a size 7, little Coach shoes. What's good? I'm good. How is everybody? But it's like a little crisscross overall set. But I'm gonna keep this on. We're gonna get settled in, so I'm gonna take my shoes off. If I wear them for a long time, then it'll make my feet hurt. I got these, I don't remember if I was pregnant or postpartum, and so your feet grow a little bit. I'm good, thank you. It's my little fit today. I was like, you know it's fall. I gotta pull out the little fall shoes, you know. But I might list these. I don't know if the community likes them. These are some Coach shoes. You're Spanish? Welcome. Has anyone told you you look like a PDF file, Daniel? Damn, Daniel. Now you gotta get put in a timeout, Daniel. No rebuttal, Daniel. We keep it like, okay, so if you're new here, remember. We keep it respectful on here. What's up? You're watching from South Africa. Welcome, everybody. Where are my slippers? We want to keep it respectful on this channel. We want to respect the creator of the channel, right? We want to respect me, and we want to respect the community of people here. I am good. I already answered. I'm good. I'm just getting in. I just got my coffee. But yeah, just really want to make a safe space. I know I got to start out with that because we get a lot of weird people that are like, I'm new to the channel, but I want to be disrespectful. Why? We don't need to do that. I just got home. So I'm just getting home. That's what we're doing right now. This is a sewing craft channel. I make rugs. I do embroidery. I do yoga. I'm a yoga teacher. I've been teaching for almost a decade, yoga. I teach to the community. My goal has always been to make wellness accessible and affordable. So if you vibe with that, stick around. But if you cannot handle that, like you physically cannot control yourself, this isn't the life for you. And that is okay. There are so many other lives you can join. No, I don't necessarily need trolls. There's actually like genuine people. Like we always have like a good conversation once the live gets going of actual genuine people that have questions or like just enjoy watching my art. Some people actually make it a part of their day to come to my live. Those are the people that I appreciate in my life. I don't need crazy people in here. Yeah, make sure you double tap the screen. We're just getting settled and that's cool on other people's channels, but I'm like, you are on my channel now. We are creating a safe space. I'm not going to tolerate crazy people, harassment, none of that. Okay? That's it. Like, I don't think that's a tall order to ask for. I saw the light. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I'm being ugly. I saw the light. Auntie Duncan, or what are you saying? I did get my coffee today. Welcome to the live. It should be obvious, unless you're being funny or making a joke and it may have a swear in it. It's a jokey joke that everyone is a part of and you're not directly making fun of a person. It should be obvious. If your comment is held for review, I can't see the message, by the way. If it's held for review and I see it and it's PDF file activity, I just have to ban you from the channel because I don't need that. We have younger people that watch this. Hello everybody. So if you're new here, I'm currently in the middle of working on a commission. We're working on a corset, so we're in my husband's room, yeah, his little room right now, and then we're gonna walk into my craft room and we'll be making some art. I know some people just, like I said, we'll just have to wait. Greetings. Because we get people from all over. We want to just keep the chat respectful, and if you can't handle it, you can leave. My channel is not like that, Shield of God. That, like I'm saying, you're not going to impose your rules and regulations on how I run my life. Right? I do look like a young nigga because I am a young nigga. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. Thanks. I see you're from India. Welcome. But we're not going to spam the chat, right? Because I don't want to have to do timeouts. Like, I don't play when I do timeouts. There's like, I assume if we have access to the internet, we understand to not abuse the internet and not to spam the chat. It's not a weird reaction. You just haven't been here long enough to understand the vibe that I have. Respectfully. Levy, you look ashy in your profile picture. Relax. 24-hour timeout. I don't have time for that. Thank you for the likes, guys. So, like I'm saying, if you want to have your own live where you want to let people just talk crazy to each other, then that's fine. I'm not going to have that. And that's that. Okay, so today we're going to be working on sewing this pink flower. I'm going to be attaching that. I want to give it to the end of this week. Today's Tuesday. If we can rock and roll it, we might be able to finish most of it. Like, it may be some finishing touches by early next week, but I need this corset to be done. Like, I have my client, I have until the end of October, but I really want to get started on like maybe some spooky stuff because it's like literally this week is October. Yeah, it does sound like an inside thought, but it's okay. It is okay. A lot of new people are here, so like I said, you just have to understand the vibe. I'm like, I'm just trying to keep it chill. That's all I want to do is keep it chill on here, a chill space for people to hang out. If you creative, sometimes people say, well, I'm working on this right now. And maybe we check in with each other. But this channel is also about discipline and following our projects through. So I want my channel to inspire people, if you are also a creative person, to finish those creative projects. I make custom clothes for people. So people, hello Milky, welcome back. I make custom clothes for people. So people reach out and they let me upgrade you. Let me upgrade you. Introduce you to some. I messed up the lyrics. Introduce you to some new things and upgrade you. So I recycle a lot of my art. My friend, she brought in a corset. She needs it for the Day of the Dead. So I'm doing like a little design on it. I'll show you my other friend brought in a purse. I also do repair. So you can send your items, your clothing, if it needs your repair or if you want me to embellish it. I do have an office space in Mequon, and you can message me about doing all of that. You can pick up in person. Otherwise, I do offer priority shipping. Hey, everybody. I'm married, but yeah. This, like I said, this is my husband's gaming room. All right, that should be good. This is his little setup in here. That's his computer and all of that. But he's at work. I just dropped him off. I dropped my son off. And I'm going to be... Oh. What is it? I can't even tell what the emoji is. Is it ant? Your pet ant? I'm sorry. Oh. My name is Kodak. When you see me, I'm light. It's... Okay. If, like, there's trolls in the chat. If you want to come in and say something, then I get to say something back. But the catch is you have to go in a 24-hour timeout, because you would never say this to my face. I've never had anybody like say this to my face. Okay. As I became a mom, I'm a very confrontational person. You're not going to say something under your breath. Huh? Oh, okay. I thought you wanted to say something disrespectful, but you were doing it in a passive aggressive way. You see what I mean? A lot of these people, the Twitter fingers, they on the computer. Like I have brought y'all on my live and confronted a nigga who tried to be slick. I met them in bro, there's like a TikTok from my live. I took a clip because like people be like, you don't really talk like that in person. The fuck? Hello. Yeah, I don't play about that. You should not, if you're a person watching this channel, like genuinely, you should not let people disrespect you. You need to demand respect, because that's like that starts out the even playing field. Now it can either go higher respect or you start to slowly lose respect with a person, but we have to have like a starting point. We can't just be off rip, because if you want to be disrespectful, when they go low, I go lower, right? So be respectful, get respect. Cool. Damn. All right. I'm gonna make my way back. You can email me shopconfidentialgoods@gmail.com. You can send me an email, so I make sure I receive the email, because sometimes the DMs are weird. I do have an Instagram. I do have a FB. I don't know if I need to abbreviate for, you know, they be looking for keywords now when you're going live and all of that. But what's new? Did I show y'all, if you weren't here before, I know I do look young. I'm young, but I'm old at the same time. That's all I'm going to say. I found these new totes. So this is what we were talking about last time. These came in on Monday, or I'm sorry, Sunday. And I was talking to y'all yesterday's live about it. But I got like, this isn't something I'm being paid to share, but I'm just simply sharing things that have helped me be a creative person, and maybe they can help you. Thank you for the likes, y'all. Um, that's what they look like. It was like 8 in a pack for $30. I got them off the A website, if you know what I'm talking about. They're folded up, but and then they fold out to this. So I got a better way to like store my actual canopy tent. This is like the one thing. I spent good money this year because my previous tent I got off a FB Market collapsed on me. It broke, right? But I only spent like 70 bucks on it. This time I invested in a good tent, and it has sandbags came with it. It's got walls that came with it, and it's a ABC. Hold on. Voice quality has improved by 100%. But I spent the money on a canopy tent, right? Like got them fat clips. It's really easy to pop up. You need two people still, but like it's really easy to extend it up, if that's, you know what I'm saying. Um, they make the bags, you can roll the bag, it got wheels on it, but it's only made for like the actual structure to fit in that big long bag when you get a canopy tent, right? Where is the topper supposed to go? Where are the walls supposed to go? They should have included an extra bag for you to store the topper, because once it comes out of the plastic paper, it's like a bed sheet. You're not going to be able to stuff that in. Um, just a 24-hour timeout. We've got some. Wait. Y'all heard of Dr. Umar? Hold on, I got another Ku Klux Klan member in the chat, and he like deletes them out. Cause like if you're not here for like comedy or just to be funny and chill, like get the fuck out. Like I've been like respectful. I've done the hee hee ha ha jokes, but there's actually like good content on here. Either stay to it or get the fuck out. My hair, and I'm gonna say this, like I love my hair. I'm gonna speak about my hair. My hair has never affected my bag. I'm married, have a family. Has never affected any of that. I'm my own boss. Now, you may be in a profession where they make you have a more European hairstyle, but the act of freeforming. This channel has a history of freeforming. I don't know what you're talking about, star person. I've never seen your comment, so I don't know what you're apologizing for. You being hee hee ha ha. But the act of freeforming is to grow closer to source and to feel liberated. So it's okay. Like I said, it's a reflection. It's okay if you don't feel liberated, but you shouldn't be mad at somebody else for living a carefree life, something that you are choosing not to do. Over the last 10 years, I have made so many sacrifices and things to be able to do what I do. And I'm not even like a big influencer. I'm simply saying, as a normal person, to be able to be a stay at home mom and still make an income. You know what I mean? That shit is hard. And especially in this economy. Starting a yoga journey, making it a career, and always looking for my own opportunities, because they're never going to present themselves unless like later on they did. But like when you're first just getting, like, you could apply this to anything in life. When you're first like getting the ball going, you got to be the person putting that energy, behind it. So like I joke and say there was a point in my life I was teaching like 17 yoga classes a week. So it'd be like 3, some days 4, 2, 1. It was really random. 7 days a week, 17 yoga classes. So I could get this experience, feel more comfortable, like reaching out to corporate or what have you, and I make my own job. Like I don't know how else to explain it, but I have worked so hard. So I don't know. I'm a carefree person, and my hair is just my hair. I don't know how to explain it. Like go watch the freeform lock journey. Those are like 5-year old videos on this channel. So I'm just here to do art. I'm here to do art today. I'm not here to be to do all of that. Like either you like it or you don't. Ain't nobody. You are in charge of what you want to see. You know, there's 14 people choosing to be here. We just making art, and y'all, and some people just want to make it difficult, bro. Chill out. So this is the corset I was talking about. This is what we're working on. Um, there's gonna be another pink flower at the bottom, and I think I'm gonna do like this color, this teal. They're like, I guess we call this like a seafoam, maybe a mint. I don't know. And then we'll refer to this as teal. I think they call it peacock. I don't know the colors. Anyway, that's not really a big deal. I'm gonna put this color flower. I'm gonna make like a smaller one like this. It's going to be 2 on this side. We're going to put 2 on this side. A pink one, blue one. And I'm wondering how much space I'm going to have in the middle. I might need to just position one like in the chest. So I think I was going to do pink. I don't know. Anyway, that's kind of the vision of this. I'm like, I can see it through. It's like 4 more flowers I need to do. Or maybe 3 or 4 more flowers. I'm going to finish this one up. I already started that last night. I finished this one last night. The details. Listen, bro, I'm sewing on like this. It's such a hard surface. I'm sewing on mesh and silk. Like this mesh stuff, and then we got silk on the back. Bro, lines are clean, regardless. Lines are clean. The lines are clean. It really is a journey though. Like you could compare Naruto to real life. And I haven't really watched Naruto like that. My husband, you know, he's watched that. I think we got the is it Obito? The orange mask? Like a year or so ago we brought him, and then my son likes to put that mask on. It's just it was in my husband's room if you ain't seen it. What's good? Welcome to the live. But lines are clean regardless. On silk, on mesh. Do you see this? I'm embroidering yarn into silk and mesh, and using embroidery floss. So we're using actual yarn, if you can't see in the background, and then I matched. Bro, I don't play games. Everything is purposely down to the finest detail. I don't know. I love my art so much, and there's just a deep appreciation that I want other people to feel like. I was able to match the yarn with the floss, bro. I don't even like. Do I do a money spread? Like, so all of my floss. I went back. I actually went to a different Michaels, and I was able to find those colors. I'm gonna put them over here. We need to drink more coffee. I got this coffee. What's good? There is, I just want to point it out so everyone can point and laugh. There is somebody trying to troll, but literally YouTube is blocking your comment, um, saying racist stuff about Indians, you know, and who is this? I feel like it's a bunch of like weird men that joined the chat. So we'll just put you in a timeout, and we'll put you in a timeout. This is usually how like the live starts, and then as it's ongoing, the actual people stick around. Like it's towards the beginning. What is it? It's only 24 minutes into the live. So let me show you. I have a very like unique style of like sewing and like stitching. I do everything by hand. So I make rugs, I do embroidery, I like embroider on clothes, I make like hoops. It's a lot of shit. Like just go check out Confidential Goods on IG and FB. I don't want to say the full thing. And then I do be showing my art, like the behind the scenes on TT. I'm gonna say it like that. And the progression. So it's really cool. Like if you ever join the live and like you're a genuine person, like I'm purposely talking to like the genuine people. and you get a commission from me. You get to watch your commission be made, which is really cool. So, besides the incapable people that keep leaving negative thoughts, we're going to actually sit and enjoy some art. So, what do the young people say? Like, I'm in the middle. I'm not young, but I'm not old. Clock it. All right. Oh, I was getting my iPad. These are some of my stickers I made too. Word. Yes, I do care a lot about the quality. 95% of my art is recycled art, so I'm always sourcing like thrift stores if I can and finding goods like that, patching them up, washing them. And then when I do custom stuff, I bleach clothes, I can paint on clothes, I embroider on clothes. I do a lot of cool stuff. I'll put like vinyls and things like that. So you just, if you scroll back, you don't even, if you, because sometimes people don't have FB or IG, you can go to my community tab page and you just see all that. See all that work. Okay. These are some of my older stickers though I made. I made my son into a sticker when he was a baby. I drew this and then I cut the stuff, the sticker out and all that myself. But yeah, this is old. I need a new iPad. This is on 19%. This is not good. I got a generator. Okay, so I finally invested in a generator. So I got this for like 60 bucks. I was waiting for it to go on sale. Um, my cord is janky because this is probably like one of the original cords. But I gotta move the mic out of the way. I got that little generator. You might be able to see it. And I bring this to market so I can have my own outlet. And it's got a light on it, so we're going to turn the light on and it can flash too. I should have put a warning. My fault. Is that the highest? Okay, yeah. 3 clicks is the highest. My light has died, so I still need to get a new lamp, so don't come at me. I do remember you. Welcome back. So asking such an ignorant question, Ireland Sons. We could break down your name and we could break down your comment. So, you are currently watching somebody who opened the youngest black owned yoga studio in Wisconsin. My goal has always been to make wellness accessible and affordable, and I created a space where everybody can feel comfortable, not only like when we're practicing yoga, but I'm also creating that space here. So for you to feel the need to ask such an ignorant question, it's weird. I don't want to clock this. I'm also Irish. It may not be presenting because some people are just really lead-headed. We can't get past that. We can only simply share our side, and if we don't see eye to eye, that's fine. But I'm black, I'm Native American, and I'm also Irish. So for you to say I don't like a certain group of people is really weird. Okay? I know, am I going to finish my corset? I'm tired of these people, bro. Because, when I be getting angry and I need to take a break from sewing, I can use that rage right there. All right, so this is my corset. We're going to be modifying it a little bit. So, I already modified it because some of the wires we got going on. The wires are, I don't want to stitch through them. But yeah, well, as long as we start before like 8:30, 8:40, it's good. Because like, we'll spend time chatting because I'll start the live at 8. So I don't feel behind. But I do want to get into some free will projects, if you will. LOL, I did not mean to say it like that. Okay. Grew up in the ghetto, thugging in the gang. But forever we remain. I wonder if I could put this light, if y'all can see. So, hey, welcome back. I don't know. I can't tell if we got trolls in the chat or people here. My iPad is cracked, so I'm scared to like clip this somewhere. I want to put another light since I don't have my top light working. This kind of helps me a little bit. All right. A little bit, lot of bit. Go for it. I'm coming up on one of those wires in the corset again, so I gotta see how I could position my stuff. Let's do this. Maybe? They got the monster trucks out. Alright, I'm gonna go. I'm gone, bud. I'm gone, bud. Ah, okay, maybe not. Flatten, flatten, flatten. I'm also gotta make sure I don't pull too tight because I gotta keep it flat. Okie dokie. I'm gonna be stopping at the office. I have to go tomorrow because tomorrow's the 1st. So I gotta drop my rent off. Maybe we do another tour for people that are new that haven't seen the shop slash yoga space that I have. I do offer like in-person services. Oh, you guys wanted to see the fit check? What is going on? I don't know what's going on. That's why the comments are held for review. Okay, this was the fit check, y'all wanted to see. I have some overalls on there. I don't know. We don't need the trolling stuff in here though. Oh, and then this was my little necklace my husband got me. It's like a little. This is corduroy. That's what I was trying to say. But I'll be back at the office Wednesday tomorrow because I got to go do rent. And I'll show you the place. It's not put together because I got some of my inventory here because I've been doing market, so I can just take it from the house to the car, load it right up rather than having to make the trip over. All right, we need to wrap this around, kind of get a curved edge the best we can. But it's rug season. If you have a rug commission you'd like me to do, let me know in advance because as it gets colder, I live in Wisconsin. I'll do rugs up until I feel like I have to sneeze before it starts to snow. Somebody's walking a dog. I'll do rug commissions up until like before the first snowfall. So we just vibing. I sure hope so. We just vibing. What's good, B Frost? Welcome back. Thanks. Yeah. I'm playing a little chicken with this yarn. And before somebody want to say That's something a black person would say, playing chicken. You know, I actually heard it from a white person. I'm like, you say you're doing what? I'm playing chicken with my yarn. What does that mean? So playing chicken, and so now it makes sense to me because I really do be doing that. I really be making my supplies last because I'll play chicken with my supplies. Meaning you'll use it up until the last point. You see how small the string is getting from the fabric to my hand. The string is getting small. But I'm like, this is actually a phrase I would use. Hmm. Ooh. See, I need to get honey, bro. This was the whole problem. Welcome back, one. So I had a market Saturday. If y'all was able to catch that, um, I already had set up. I was giving y'all a little uh, booth tour and all that, and I was expecting my friend who sells honey. I ran out of honey, bro. I don't got no honey in the house. I got like, it's just sitting there and it's gonna take forever to drip down if I flip the bottle. We at that stage of the bottle. I was hoping to pick up some honey on Saturday, but there was no honey. So now I'm gonna have to make an extra trip, and I specifically try to get raw honey because don't get no then. Sure, you can email me. I'm kneeling on my stool, so that's why it sounds like I'm on a pirate ship. But yeah, I'm playing chicken with this yarn. I think or playing chicken with the floss that I'm using. There's plenty of yarn. I have to make sure I have enough to tie it off. So, well, also, I don't know if the internet connection is good, but I was going to try. I don't know if that's been an issue. Um, I wanted to try to go live and show y'all the office, but I know people have said it's like slow or something there. I'm like, what's the point of having data then? Okay, that's round and good. I know you see that from there. It's starting to look like a little heart. We just have to do probably two more like anchoring stitches. We'll stitch the bottom and we'll do a side petal. Now I gotta see where this side petal's gonna go, but yeah, something like that. You're looking my grandmother. I need to pull out some more yarn. You know, getting down to it with this pink floss. When I get to punch needling, that's gonna be fun. We do needling lives. It's gonna be fun. My pants are too long. Like they're too long and too wide. It's too much fabric. I'm still kneeling. All right. I'm kneeling on this stool. Is it better down here? If I aim it up. If I back it up, maybe I just need to yell into the microphone. I have to do it on this table. Usually if I'm doing a sewing project, I would do it sitting at my other desk over there. But like the fabric, I need it to lay flat while I'm working on it. All right, I think we'll have enough. Let's give it a shot. I was looking for jeans. Okay, y'all, I went to Goodwill. God, I hate this thrifting anymore. I had like a bust thrifting these last two times I tried to go. So I went to Goodwill. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm getting me some jeans. I used to live by a Value Village, bro. That's how I got all those jeans you see right now. The ones, the ladies' bottoms. I have one pair of men's pants that are jeans that I painted on, and the rest of the jeans on the website are for women. Um, but I got like all of those at the same time because they were like $2.99 or $3.99 or something. I washed them, I cleaned them up and all that, bro. Tell me why I went to Goodwill and the pair of jeans was like $9.99. What? Yeah. Hmm. I'm gonna go right here. I purposely avoided the little wire, so we're like right on the inside of it. But yeah, 4 flowers should not take me to the end of October. We should be able to rock and roll this. All right, one more. String is getting so small. But I hate being wasteful. You will never see me being wasteful with my supplies. I haven't done a big yarn haul unless it was like necessary for the project. But other than that, I brought like all of my yarn in 2024 and I'm still going through it. Unless it's I might be buying one at a time. I'm not the person with 50 million in the cart. Although I do wish some days I could just buy 50 million. But like I really try to be mindful with my yarn so it's not like an over or surplus of yarn. But the only time earlier, I believe this year, or like, it probably was this year, because, bro, that was like one of the last times, if not last times, I went to Joann's. I went there and I made my pom pom rug. So if you're interested, I hand wound 96 pom poms and we did like several lives of that. And that's the only time I went. I was like getting like, I think I got 3 of each color at a time because making jumbo pom poms actually does take a lot of yarn. So the church style, I have to find, because like that time was recently, and then I ended up just getting my son a bunch of like undershirts for the winter. I need to wash those. I found a cool Nautica polo for him. That was cool. And I think it was only like $2.99. So I'm like, all of his clothes was cheap. But like, why were like the women's $9.99, bro? You acting like it's new. Did you see the price of the Halloween candy at the W store, the W Blue store? You know what I'm talking about? Big Wally. Um, they had a single bag of Halloween candy for like $29, bro. Mick, excuse me. I'm trying to gear up for the lock and cozy weather, bro. I might have to get me a chair outside or some shit. I don't know. Crack the window. Play some of that Twilight soundtrack. We're gonna. Matter of fact, what the heck? We gotta. Dude, let's go right here then. Might as well. Alright, I made the second petal. It's stitched down. Hmm. Yeah, I might have to look there. Cause then I went to it was like thrift treasures. Thrifted treasure, something like that. I'm like, okay, I go in there. I'm like, why does this all look like they are I looked up thrift stores near me, right? You know, obviously Goodwill pop up. I'm like, is there anything that's within like a 5 mile radius? They don't even got like thrift stores like that anymore. Um, I'm gonna tie this off and we'll start a new one. So I go into this store with my son. I'm waiting for them to open. They open at like 11. I'm like, damn, it's kind of late. So We get in there. I'm like, okay, maybe they got some jeans, or maybe thrifted treasures. I'm looking for either jeans when I usually go to a thrift store, or I'm looking for mirrors. I'll walk up in here. It's like it's furniture from like the Revolution era, and then they want to charge like these crazy prices. This is like their pricing system that really threw me off. Sorry, that was my knee. This is how they would have it priced. It was just brought in. Date it was brought in. This is how you had to read the price for the product that you were looking at this store. It was very weird. The price you were looking at, it was just brought in. Today's 20 whatever. Today's the 29th. I can't read. Whatever. Today, let's just say today was 9/29 and somebody brought it on like 9/16. Okay, so the first price for the first 30 days is going to be like $170. Okay, if it's been sitting here for 30 days, then it's $120. And if it's been sitting here for 90 days, then it's like $90 or something like that. So I'm like, I guess you gotta really want it. Otherwise, wouldn't you just wait for it to get cheaper? So I really didn't understand that. I'm gonna do one more knot. They didn't have no clothes up in there. All the furniture just looked very ugly and just old. Like, it's something you just gotta use as is. You can't even like try to help it out. Restore it or whatever. You know, it's just, I'm like, what an odd store. My scissors are getting dull. But yeah, I would have been playing chicken with this much yarn, bro. You see where that needle is? I'm picking from my scrap pile of still usable floss. And I'm going to make sure I've got two. This is the string I'm working with. I don't remember what I was using it on. Yes, living on the edge for real. This yarn, or I'm sorry, this floss still has 2 more lives to it. What do you mean? It's got 2 more lives to it. This was 4 strands. We're going to split it because I'm only using 2 strands at a time. Now it's got 2 lives. I'm going to use this one. And when I run out, I got one for later. And that's how you restore split. What's good? The daunting Cricut. I just thought about that. I need to make my labels. And that takes like the whole day. So I'm going to have to plan that out. When I make my rugs, or if I'm putting my brand on the back of my embroidery hoops, etc., sometimes I use like an iron on technique for branding and labeling and all that. And I'm running low. I just spend the day, I write confidential goods like a million times to fill up like a 12 inch by 12 inch mat. And it takes the whole day to cut out filling up a 12 inch by 12 inch board, right? But they're 2 inches. So they're like this, literally this big. So my Cricut is micro cutting out a C, micro cutting out an O, etc. And it takes the whole day to cut. And I'm going to make sure I space it out because I don't want to have to do a recut. Put it on deep pressure. Hopefully one pass through is fine, is what I'm saying. So this is sweet. All right, we standing, we standing. Always switch up, switch up, switch up, switch up. What time is it? 8:49. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, I'll try. I'm gonna put my gloves on. So I'm nearing the end of this. I don't even know how long this lasted me. This has lasted me several projects for the last like 2 years probably. This is what I mean. So I'll make the cuts. What is Jade talking about? We're just gonna be respectful. So I don't know why. What's wrong with Spunky in the chat? You need to go seek a healthcare provider. So this is what I mean by the micro cuts. I don't even know if y'all will see this. Just looking at those three, those were the clearest I could show you. But there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 more projects I could use, you know, like if I'm branding and I'm making the tags that hang off the rugs, or like putting something on a hoop or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, they are tiny. I can make them slightly bigger because I was using like, excuse me, I was using a ribbon from Joann's, and it was slightly smaller than this one that I got. I got this one at Michael's. Tell me why I had to pay like, I think $8 or $9 for ribbon. And this looks like the generic Walmart brand. Like, they don't look like nothing special about this, but I went to Michael's to get this. This is 2.5 inches. It's backwards, but you see what I mean? So it's slightly wider. So once I run out of these, I got 7 more projects. I don't have anything right now necessarily that would need this, but I'm just showing you. That time is coming where I'll need to plan a day to use the Cricut for an extended period to cut out all those small images, words. So I save time making several cuts on the vinyl, so then all I have to do is cut out, like, I need 1 confidential goods. I'll cut that out, and then I can make a tag, right? Rather than, okay, I finished one rug. One rug. I'm gonna pull out Cricut. That's not working smart, I guess you could say. We're gonna make our first stitch with the new thread. I just tied this up. Now this one's a little twicky because we need to loop it. What does that mean? Who's squeaking out there? I can't tell if this is a polite comment or not. I'm just a little over that. So we're gonna have to do like a loop. And we're like right on this edge, bro. This is gonna be like this might be like an oddly shaped one. You see how it's already just trying to be loosey-goosey with me? I can't do it. If I put it over, bro, would it look weird if I put it, maybe I just put it slightly over that, because I need the petal. Okay, so something is going to flop. Something like this. It's going to go slightly over the bar. You see where I've got the loop kind of loose there? We're going to stitch it, but so it looks like a I got to keep the petals relatively the same size. We're going to go over this. There's like a little bar right here. So, yeah. I hope. Yeah. I sure hope it's, you know, pushing into the algorithm. We had like really good views yesterday too. And I'm like, I've just been doing the same thing. Just been having fun. Ain't it fun? Living in the world. Alright, so what I'm thinking, we gotta scrunch this piece down and then slowly go up. Drape this over me. This is swaggy, swaggy. Pull through. And I gotta make sure it scrunches a little bit. Come on, pull, pull, pull. Boom. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay. I'm going to, you know, I gotta double it. So I'm gonna double this up and then I'll show y'all. Double it, actually, and then I'm gonna go up one. Do that. Now we gotta guide it over this little bar. So I'm gonna do one stitch and then I'll show you. Should I do two to kind of hold her? She can be a little difficult sometimes. Sean understand. And if you're new here, Sean Strong is an alter ego I be doing with a funny voice. Alright, one more stitch and then we're gonna go over. Hood tank. Hood tank. As we grow, I was trying to introduce this, but I want to be able to do art giveaways for the people that choose to donate to my channel. How did I get this knot? Once we reach like the threshold, I want to like make something live that I can start giving away to the viewers. I wanted to do like a wheel, a spin the wheel, and then like we get the donations, and then that would at least cover like the supplies or whatever. But then I make something like I'll pick like we can make like I really want to do a rug. Okay, so this is what we do. We're going to be giving away a rug. I'm going to be making a rat rug and giving it away. And to those that donate to this live, your name will be put on a spin the wheel. And so I really wanted to do something like that. So then it would be an equal opportunity for people to win some of my handmade stuff. So maybe that's something in the future. That's something we can do. Right on the line. Let me bring it around because I'm in a groove. So yeah, I feel like I need to finish it. Finish him, you know. Where are you, Loca? All right, now we gotta loop it back to make it look like a petal, but I'll show you. This has been like a continuous thing. I'm gonna use my fingers. So we got this coming around, and we're gonna slowly bring it back and make it into a petal, right? We're gonna connect this. We gotta come up. I stopped right there. We're gonna make an anchor, 2, 3, maybe 4. And so what I did, like I said, this is a continuous piece of string. So I catch it at the bottom so I can bunch it, and then I start to sew it out. So it was a loop, bunch, and come around. So that's why it was a little tweaky. That's what I was meaning. Whee! Whee! I don't think I have any events planned this weekend. I think I can chill. I can tell. No, I think I can. I don't think I got anything crazy going on. This past weekend was a little crazy. I had a market, then I had a yoga class Sunday and a yoga class Monday. We can move this up, so now it'll be actually at level. Look, and it's only 9. Pick something that you... So, pick something you either want to wear or pick something maybe you want to decorate with. So, if it's something you want to wear, why don't you pick an old shirt that you want to repurpose, and then pick your color palette, and then you like maybe 3 colors you choose, and you could just start with like learning how to make little flower stitches. Like that was really fun. When I first learned how to make lazy daisies and all of that, those have like become like my signature stitches that I like to use. Yeah, pick something maybe you want to learn how to embroider, and then like on your clothes you could start with something old. You could get some hoops, and then maybe you just start in a hoop. There are like patterns and things you can buy, but you can also draw them yourself. So you know, I had a friend that used to say that, you know. I'm gonna... Come on. Okay, right there. And this is practice. I think I've been embroidering for since 2021, maybe 2022. This is crazy, bro, cuz I literally like I started with jeans. I'm like I want to make some jeans I can wear. Da 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 da. So I made like some jeans, but I was still like heavy postpartum and um and nursing, so then that's why you still are holding on to that weight. So I got some jeans that I wanted to embroider, and then I'm like, these are a little too small. So, but anyways, I'm like, I'm gonna just put these in my shop. And I made all of those jeans in like 2021, 2022, maybe early 2023, but that's when I was like really making rugs from embroidery. I made those like years ago. And then this year I sold like 3 pairs of jeans that I made like years ago. It's really cool. It's a cool feeling, you know? And same thing happened when I made those mirror rugs. If you're new to this chat, to this channel, I made some flower rug mirrors that you could hang on the wall. I made those in like 2023, and there's a cool video, a long form video on this channel of me making those mirrors. And I made those in 2023, and then they all sold this year, so that's really cool. So like, if that's not more of the notion of just keep creating art because you're happy. It makes you happy to do it. Keep going. Because it will come, right? It will come. And then you'll find your style, and that's really cool. That's like, whoa, that's unlocking a new character. I need to do another goods drop. There's so many like things that I want to do, but I'm literally just the one woman band. Are you good? Wait, what? Yeah, but I was saying I'm a one woman band over here, bro. I want to make so many different things. But it takes so long. Slow art is good art. Slow fashion is so in. That's what Sean be saying. Now we got a little bit again. We finished and we sewed down the petal. Yeah, the petal. Let's zoom in class. We sewed down petal number 3. So we did like, bro. We did like 2 petals. Okay. I'm here. This is what I was talking about with the loop. We gotta now come down. 1, 2. Ooh, I kind of fucked up. That's okay. That's already 3. We need to do 2 more petals. So actually, it kind of looked cool there. I don't know what I was going for. I'm just chilling. Shit. Sean was just catching a little vibe. But it's all good because like this is a whole freestyle project. All right. So then if I go like that, then I'll have to go like this. Correct. Correcto mundo. That, baby. I'm holding it down. That's a little big, but something like that. I make a petal here and make a petal here, and it'll look something like that. uh was that like Jimmy Neutron? It was like something, something, something. He like laughed. It was I can't remember where that was from. But that's like a sound that lives like rent free in my head. My kung fu trick will be to cheat code this petal. What do you mean? So, I've already got one part anchored down. I'm going to take it right here today. It's shown in the morning. Hood tank. Another hood tank. If y'all want to become a member, you can become a hood tank with our membership tiers. Maybe we do a secret craft club or something like that. So I am actually having a craft club. It's going to be in person though. But maybe if you cannot make it in person, you live out of state. Maybe we figure out how to do a live for y'all, the members, and you can join my craft club. Because the in-person, I'm going to be buying materials and all of that, so you could save money on that by being a member, and then I just give you like a material list. So like if you wanted to come to like a punch needling workshop, that'd be kind of cool. We should do something like that. Hey. Okay, see, I cheat coded it. I made a loop. We're gonna pull that tight. Yup. Just like that. Then gotta keep messing with the mesh. He finna come up right here. He gonna Lulu stitch to my Lou. Stitch this one down right here. Bear with me. Right here. Bring it down. Charlie Brown. Flatten it out. Do 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 do. Look how fast we going. We going at lightning speed. Whoa. Hey y'all, no edits here. We going in times 2. Sean coming in hot. Whoa. We halfway there. Whoa. Oh. Sean in a square. We playing chicken again. Uh-oh. Flatten it, flatten it, flatten it. Boom. Hang on. We coming in hot. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Boom. One more time. Hot and ready. I'm going to go right here. Open up. It's the cups. There we go. Came through the loop. Boom. Right there. There it is. Step number 2. Tie your strings. Can't forget that now. Y'all be getting messy. Now, what if Sean taught a class? That'd be so ugly. I actually got some emails I need to respond to. So we could, what time is it? Boy, we're doing really good on time, y'all. Let me tell you something. And these scissors is done. Them scissors been through everything. They cut paper. They be cutting screen. That's how Sean says string. They be cutting up the screen. Shit. They be cutting up rugs. She be doing it all with them scissors. These are the Cricut scissors. They don't even say Cricut on them. Oh, actually, they say they got. I like these because I can throw them in my pocket when I'm using my apron and cutting up rugs. What's good, Steve? This worn out on it. Yeah, there's the website. Sean Strong with this. That is like the utmost compliment. If you want to see like how I imagine Sean Strong looking like that's my burner IG page is Sean spells his name SHN. Sean, and I think it's just the actual word strong. We did the lore about Sean Strong like I think 2 lives ago. But it's pretty much like this bald man. And he kind of short and he be talking like that. And then I embodied him and so I cut my hair. So that's why the burner account. I can't do updates no more unless I did like a ball cap or something. I don't know. That was the first time I cut my locks. What's good, love? Okay. Why does this I keep trying to lay like the strings, the little ribbon ties on my shelf so I'm not stepping on them. And I'm like, Trying to move the corset, but I'm stepping on the strings. So it is what it is. You know what? We move on. I so want to get a Singer, the heavy duty. But y'all, I'm like, that's the thing I'm nervous about getting a better sewing machine. This is the sewing machine I have right now. We from Wisconsin. This is my sewing machine I have right now. It is very small and it only do one like I'm pretty sure it only do one stitch. But I'm like, I need to justify the purchase because I think the base heavy duty machine is like $200 for a sewing machine. And getting a heavy duty sewing machine, I could sew my pillows faster. So I like sewing through monk's cloth. I'm not sewing through like, silk and stuff. Maybe there'll come a time when I need to do that. I don't know if you even need to buy new attachments. I know sewing can get expensive. So I'm like, yo, I don't know what to do. I really want to get one to get good at sewing up pillows. That would be cool. But I can't justify 200. 200. See. $200. You remember that? Please tell me you remember that. It's like a SpongeBob reference. We're gonna do this, and if I can loop it, Lupe Fiasco. We finna do it. Take me through it. Take me through it. We finna do it. We finna do it. Oh, let's do it. Hey, Sean in the club. He listen to music. If Sean did a music video, that would be so ugly. What's good with it? Sean two-stepping in the club. Yikes. Yikes. We're gonna pull it through. Yeah. We're gonna have to make it through. Okay, we got her. We got her, boys. We got the loop started. So now you just anchor it down. We finish a flower for the live. All good in the neighborhood. Thanks to Sean. What's up? See you later. You gotta watch yourself. You sound like you should be on the registry. That's why your comment didn't show up. I was like, what? That's weird. That could be my Christmas present. I don't know. But I'm not somebody who has to get something. I love that I've given myself creative will to feel comfortable in at least attempting to make something that I really, really want. So I don't feel like I need gifts. Like I'll ask for flowers or something like that, but I don't be looking like I need this or I need that. I want to try to make it. I have a concept for purses. Y'all not ready for it. For the girls, y'all not ready for it. But I got to learn how to crochet. So that's what I was talking about, my tangent with the sewing machine. If I get a sewing machine, then I need to take some time off to learn how to use it. I can't just have it collecting dust. I gotta put it to use. So that's gonna be some downtime for me actually creating the other things we come to love, like my coasters, or I can't keep up the voice. or my large rugs. Sean turned like French or something. So I know the downtime is coming, but like the winter months is when I lock in, bro. I can't be learning a new skill. I should have already knew it. The lock-in stage of my business is like when my markets slow up and stop. The winter months, I'm just trying to build up my inventory again so I can be ready to pop out for the 2026 markets and just have a good amount of inventory that I'm not like stressing about replenishing. So I take my winter months to make a bunch of stuff. But it'll always be in the shop. So you'll always be able to see it online. All right, we almost done. Da-dum, da-dum. It's getting a little squirry because this time we have to cut the yarn as well. Shit. Here we go, y'all. Wish me luck. Alakazami, alakazumi. Look at me. X marks the spot. Here we go. Boom. Right? Pull it. Don't play with me. Okay, we finished our flower. Okay, now. I'm Creole. Who is that? Hey, yo, what's good? Now we got to tie a knot on the back. We finished 2 flowers in less than 24 hours. Yay! We are making good time. Next color I'm going to grab again is blue, and I think I'm already ready. I'll have to check. I double knotted the back of my floss. Now this is a scrap. I wouldn't save this because we have plenty of pink. We cut that. Now this is the part where it get a little tricky. I had to cut. I'm not trying to hide, but I need to get low. Cut this yarn. Here we go. All right. I cut the yarn because I don't want it to unravel from the front. I left a little bit. I'm going to try to do some French knots over it. But our flower is done. You were just in Mequon. Dang. I ain't over there. I was thinking of going there tomorrow. So thank you for the likes, y'all. If you want to schedule like a shopping thing, I'm kind of doing by appointment since it's an office and it's not like walk up, you know, how I used to have it. I'm stretching. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, that was like in the mic. I'm very tired. Whew. You want to buy some? You can go to the website and then you can see what I have, and then you could request store pickup or something like that. So let me know when you're coming by. You can like give me a jingle. We got rugs, we got a category. Like when it says shop, click the drop down because there's tops, there's bottoms, clothing just to shop, accessories, rugs, the coasters have their own section, and then the artwork has its own section. And recently, I just added a clearance section, so there's some clearance stuff to check out too. So we just finished that flower. I'm going to be moving on to the peacock blue is what I was thinking about doing. So let me flip it. We finished this flower. I'm going to add the blue here, and I think I'm going to stop. I'm going to get it started, obviously, for today, but I'm not going to do another one. I think 3 flowers each panel is too much, because just see how big this one came out. This one was right between the bars of the corset, so I tried to line it up pinky and my thumb. The petals you see are hitting the bar just before the bar. Yeah, my info, you can go, I have Instagram and I have Facebook. Look, give me 1 second, because I'm gonna go get my business card. You can screenshot this because it has everything on there. Where did I put it? Y'all, from the last market, I don't have any more business cards, so I'll have to order more before mid October. This is my, okay, what the heck is this doing? My phone was like stuck. This is what my business cards look like. You can screenshot this, and that's my info. Trying to focus it. Maybe you got a better angle. All right, so if you want to pick something up, if you want to mail something in, that's how you can mail it. There's like it's in an office building, which is nice. So there's like 3 floors. There's a dentist there. It's like the dentist owes it. What do you mean says go away? It does say go. It's a pillow I made. I'll show you really quick. You have to read the whole business card. It's I make snarky stationery stuff. A lot of my stuff has snark. So like the vision behind confidential goods. See, this says it's a double-sided pillow. Yeah. Welcome. Go away. This pillow is on my website. It's available. I hand stitched this myself. This one's on the website. You can shop it. So that's all of my past art that I made. I make jeans. I make rugs, pillows. I embroider hoops. The Afro hoop, girl, those are all individual French knots. The hoop above it, this pink and orange one, those are all individual French knots. Where I'm not playing. It's very much so attention to detail with the work that I do. It's reversed now because I got my front camera on, but I'm like, I'm for real, bro. Like, I don't know what to say. I'm just about it. Some people be lying. I'm not lying. I'm dropping heat all 2025. I do have a kid. I'm not playing. I'm dropping heat all 2025. We had eels and escalators rug I made. I made like actual dice. That was cool. We had a plankton rug I made. It's just been so much. Them yarn paintings. If you haven't seen my yarn paintings, bro, I'm not playing. We have a Dragon Ball Z rug. All right, we're gonna. How could I fit 1,000,000 petals? I think I might turn it into. Or do I keep that? Let's see what I can do. I'm measuring this out now. So just bear with me. What the heck? Okay, I'm trying to see if I should do skinny petals or what? What should I do? And my arms keep getting, I'm getting annoyed. I'm getting annoyed. But then I get cold if I take this off. What do I do? What do I do? The string never lays this good. So I'm like, if I'm doing loops like this, I might have to change the shape of the flower, which will make it more cohesive. Kind of seeing a vision of what it would have to look like. Can you see the blue? I was just trying to loop it. I haven't stitched anything down yet, but I think I'm going to change the shape because I had this style of flower I was going to do up there, but this is what I mean. My sketch has this dark blue petal of flower, but it has like too many petals. I think that's going to be too much to try to stitch, so I'm going to modify it to the other flower, the 5 petal ones I've been doing. I'm not going to make this one look like that. So yes, I'm not saying. I got these from Cider when Cider was cool. I don't know if Cider's cool anymore. They had some good deals. Probably like a year or two now. No, it was to come to Green Bay. Bro, I had somebody actually drive down from Green Bay. Or what? No, I messed that up. GW. I was like, come to George Webb's. Do y'all know what George Webb's is? Good stove. Very, very good. Fantastic. I'm gonna put my needle away. Or maybe, is this 2? Oh, this one's ready to go. Right? I can use this one. It's just not sewn down. Is that 2? Alright. Let's rock and roll, boys. Very, very good. Fantastic. We're going to start the blue, but I'm not going to finish the blue. Thanks. You know about George Webb, so that's funny. I'm trying to match this up. Don't want it to be too high. Yeah. Okay, let's do right here. Come here. You know what also would be cool? I've been in this denim group for like a year. Maybe it's going on 2 years. I don't know how long. I have to look on the FB app and see how long I've been on there. But I also want to get I'm trying to convince myself to get a heavy duty Singer sewing machine because I want to work with denim, bro. Patch denim. Mm-mm. Bro. That'd be crazy. The patchwork people be doing with like the different shades of denim be looking really cool. But I just thought about again, these purses I have in mind. I gotta finish this at least this smaller canvas first. I'm gonna do some punch needle purses, bro. Y'all not ready. You are not ready. And the strap is going to be disgusting. But I have to learn how to crochet. So I gotta make time for that. Oh, I already have like the zippers. You are not ready. And so with that being said, I still need a sewing machine. Either I'm gonna have to sew these purses by hand, which I've sewn purses by hand before, or I could try it on that smaller sewing machine. I know I'm cool. What was it? The Kid Cudi line. God made me cold as Freon. Fuck you for me. If you don't like me, aha. Yes, that is actually Kid Cudi line. We're gonna anchor this down. This is the first yarn stitch, or just holding this yarn in place. So I like to do it a few times. Hold it down. Hold the mayonnaise. Okay, and then okay, you're not ready. I still haven't used the green yet. We're gonna figure out how I might end up just embroidering, or maybe we make little leaves. I don't know. Okay, because I have this green yarn. We haven't unlocked it yet, bro. This is what I mean when I say my color matching skills are on like a thou wow. Oh, thank you. I got all of my flosses to match like to the T, bro. I'm thinking of we'll put like little petals behind, or little leaves behind some of the flowers, and then I'm gonna just do like fat French knots throughout it. It's gonna be festive. Yeah. Once I get this flower down, I'm thinking I'm gonna go back so then I can fill in with just the gold color for French knots. So there's that. Okay, maybe I should do. Oh no, hell no, bro. You got me fucked up. Did you see that? I know you saw that in like slow motion, my heart sink. Cause why the fuck is this like loose? It pulled out. I'm gonna wiggle these up a little bit so I can retighten them. But I'm working with mesh. I'm going to scream. I'm going to scream so loud that the heavens will hear me. Otherwise, I'd just cut it out and call it a day. What do I do? Oh, I had to see if I can put this back in place. For real. It's already been double tied down, so I'm like, No, triple tied down because I did 3 different stitches, bro. What the fricker knockers? There we go. There's one up. There it is. Now I'm going to have to redo that. Bro. It's literally, it could fit. It just doesn't want to, bro. I'm calling the cops. The Indian man on the phone. I'm just frustrated right now. It came undone. What's going on? I don't even got no wax up here or something. I can just, or glue. I'm finna just twist this and see if I can shove it underneath, but I don't think it's gonna work. And these scissors are dull. What the heck are they gonna cut? I gotta find the right spot to snip them, bro. This is boo-boo cheeks. What the heck? Call the law. What is going on? Yeah, the leaves are gonna be cool. Man, I'm just gonna say fuck it. Because I can't get the loops to get any higher. My yarn came out, so I'm gonna just cut this and start anew. Because I know sometimes the stuff be trying to act possessed and not work with me, so I ain't gonna give it. Hood tank. I ain't gonna give that my energy. Get off of me! Now we have to pull it out. Was there still a knot? Or am I tripping? I think I forgot to cut the other knot. Yeah, because it would just slide out. Unless I could find the top stitch. Yeah. Then the other stitch. Come on. Bro. It's being difficult on purpose. Like, this could pull out. You keep asking me that. Okay, almost there. Almost there. Don't play with me. Because what time is this? Like 9:40. See, we would have been way fucking further about what the heck? What's going on? You son of a shepherd. Oh my goodness, that was hard for no reason. Now we gotta restart. Because this yarn is playing games with me. Look how much yarn could be unwound, but it keeps twirling up like this. Do you see that? A little. It'd be doing that, bro. Chill out. Can you just lay straight? Nope. It's still trying to spin around. It's Hobby Lobby yarn. I already told y'all how I felt. Yeah, there are some rugs available. I got a Dragon Ball Z one on there. That pillow rug I showed y'all. The Newsport, it's a play on words for the cigarette rug. I have a cigarette rug, which is funny. I got 420 rug, 1997 rug, Bubby rug, Courage the Cowardly Dog rug. The Pom Pom rug is on there. There's like at least 9 or 10 rugs I still have. I will be coming out with a hem rug. I'm trying to work like at a good pace. I'm not gonna overwork them. You want one? They're over here. I'm gonna show what I got on hand or at my house. There's still more. Yeah, the Dragon Ball one. Here. That one was half, the Dragon Ball one was half punch needle, so half by hand, and then I used my machine for the rest. So, this is my bag of rugs, and I apologize for not being close to the microphone. So, we already saw this pillow. This pillow is a rug. We have, I only brought 3 of them. I have 3 on hand. We got the Dragon Ball one. Just roll this one out. I had them rolled up for my market. It goes this way. We got the little taggy tag is right here. Like I was telling y'all earlier, I make the tags myself. It says confidential goods. The yellow part and the stars were all done by hand, and the rest of this was by machine. Ta-da! This one has a non-slip back, so it looks good, and you can put it like on a hardwood floor. So my newer rugs have the non-slip back. You could put them like in your bathroom, but I wouldn't put them by the tub, right? You could put them under the sink, hopefully an area you're not oversaturating the rug, because then that's just more maintenance for you. But yeah, or you can just put them like in your bedroom or something like that. Somebody asked me, so who puts a rug on a rug? Or it's usually carpet. Some people do layer rugs. If you've got like the eye for it, you could layer some rugs. They could look cool. Speaking of which, this is my craft room, which is dirty. I do custom rugs. You can send me a message. There's literally my carpet, and then there's a rug. So I do put rugs on rugs. I think a lot of people do that. For that person that asked that. This is Bubby, so I do a lot of like nostalgic stuff and stuff that like really scratches like the itch in your brain, right? Stuff you almost forgot about. But if you remember the Misadventures of Flapjack, I have a little Bubby rug. This was a show on Cartoon Network. This was like one of my more earlier rugs that I made. Felt back. All of the rugs come with rug care instructions as well. You spill on it, you know how to clean it. I would try to let it air dry, and then maybe use, or you could even take it outside to air dry, or maybe use like a hair dryer for the spots that are like really soaked. You could help it dry a little bit faster. The last rug, this rug, actually I've had a few people say they like it or they want it. I was born in 97, so that's what I mean. Like I'm old, but I'm not old at the same time. This rug is available as well on my website. This one's another felt bag. This is black I used. And we got the confidential goods. Yay! Those are the only ones I have right now. The flower pot as well. It's a flower pot rug. And there's coasters. Check out the coasters. I have little coasters that fit in your car's cup holders. They're in my tote right now. But yeah. 99. So those are the rugs I have at my house. There's more at my shop. You can send me a message or an email. It's all good with me. All right, before we kind of close it out, I want to anchor this down so I can remember where I left off. Seeing if my finger can feel the holes. Otherwise, I'm going to make this up. We're going to just start right here. I'd like to get this one piece anchored down so then I'm ready to go when I come back to it. I need to do a little at night. I've been getting too tired at night, so I haven't been working at night. And that's why it just seems like it's been taking a long time. Maybe not to you, but for me it kind of seems like it's taking a long time. But you can't be like, what's taking so long? And you not actively working on it, you know what I mean? So, Way back earlier in the channel, I had stated I want to be the channel that encourages discipline. If you want to be a creative person, you have to continuously be moving the rock, right? You got to be the one that is working on it. Because most of the time, you be the one-man band. You better play nice this time, Mr. Floss, Mr. Yarn. Alright, that was one stitch down. I just need a lot thrown over here, but it's, see, twirling up again. Trying to tangle itself. Got issues, bro. That was pre-wound. I take all of my yarn and I make them into cakes. I'm gonna do just a little more. I'm gonna be vending at this new yoga studio I'm teaching at too, for Small Business Saturday. If you want to come out, I'll be in South Milwaukee. I can see it's already trying to be on games, bro. This blue string. All right, now three anchors. You shouldn't be moving nowhere. Come on. Come on, come on. Let's loop it. That's what I was gonna do next. Get that, or nip that in the bud. Come on. We're gonna come up right here. Absolutely no games, Jackie Jane. That was Sean. Jackie Jane. Tiny Tim. Why is this playing with me, bro? Matter of fact, I'm gonna cut it, so I'm gonna guess how much yarn I need. I'm so tired of this. I'm gonna cut like this much, and that should be more than enough. I am not playing games. I ain't going back and forth with you niggas. Living my best life. That's about as much as I'm gonna do. Alright. I'm getting tired of this yarn. Something like that. Okay. There we go. There it is. Go ahead. Put some player in it. Alright, I made another loop. That was that. Bro, you about to get banned from the chat. Make some socks. I've been thinking about getting a sock maker thing. Like, it's kind of like a loom thing, but I don't know if it's a specific yarn I have to use. I'm not into that chunky stuff because I don't crochet. I like acrylic yarn because it's versatile, and I can use it for rugs, or I can use it for yarn paintings, or I can use the yarn on clothing, right? So, I seen one on the A shopping website, if you know what I'm talking about. But I'm sure the price has gone up since I viewed it. But I used to do like little fall socks. My fall socks are out of stock. Um, I I think I made the collection like 5 times, and I'm like, okay, that's a lot. 5 socks, 5 different times is, you have to make 2 identical socks for a pair. So that was a lot of socks I made. It's almost 10. All right, y'all, I gotta go check these emails before I go get my son. I'm gonna do bookkeeping later today. I always try to wait until like at least Tuesday for things that are pending to go through and all that after a market. I wait until Tuesday to do the bookkeeping, so I'm gonna do that this afternoon. Any updates for any updates to the website? I need to prepare the newsletter. So if you signed up for the newsletter, you can go to confidentialgoods.com and it's free to sign up. Let me go check really quick what the next sale is. I know it's spooky. All right, so we're getting close to the end of September. September is my stationery sale, a buy two, get one free. So you can shop bookmarks, stickers, magnets, buttons, prints. Those 5 categories you can shop and mix and match, buy two, get one free. And then October is going to be 10% off all fall and spooky items. So there's like some pumpkin car coasters. I've got some skeleton car coasters on there. Skeleton jeans for men. That planter will be on sale for October. It's got like a little moon, so like, fall kind of vibes. People say it's Sailor Moon kind of vibes. You got to go under stationery. And I do have them in stock. They're at my office. I do have the bud magnets, and I have, I think, one more of the affirmation magnet in stock. I don't know, like, let me know if y'all check out my magnets, if I should keep making magnets or should everything just be stickers? Because people have been asking about the magnets, if they can put them on their cars. I'm like, I don't know. If it rains or something, I don't want you to lose it. So yeah, magnets and all that falls under stationery. There's a stationery drop down tab for all of like paper goods. Magnets, I think, would be stationery. And then there's like a category for like my little hoops, my embroidery hoops. That's like wall decor stuff. It's a lot to check out. I did my best trying to categorize everything. If you go through the shop tab, just the first tab that says shop, that's everything. And it literally goes by recently added by. So if you scroll all the way down, that's the whole catalog of stuff on there. But thank y'all for being here. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday, so maybe we try a live at my office. I'm gonna bring some stuff back so my craft room isn't as crowded. Everybody likes this jacket. Thank you. I just want to clear up my room. Oh, and I got some mailers coming in too. If there's any online orders, I'm ready. I had like sent my last poly mailer out. I specifically buy my stuff through USPS because I support the United Postal Service. They're not federally funded, so I get their free mailers and then I charge the USPS priority mailing rate. So right now, before their surge prices kick in, if you buy anything from the website, it should automatically calculate, and the priority shipping for a poly mailer is like $11.95 right now. So, yeah. And anything bigger, it may calculate. I ship through UPS, so that I think that's like around 25. So like if you're getting a rug, add the 25 for the shipping. I can't control those prices. I've seen people be like really like businesses, we try our best. I can't control the shipping and stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you for being here. I'm going to get to it. I'm going to try to go live at the office, but I know the internet may be a little spotty, so bear with me. We'll try to go live around the same time. Yeah. And I will see you probably on another platform later today.